Good morning, traders. Da-na, da-na. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Starting up here.
The John and Miss in the Morning Show.
All right. Starting up here, guys. Pulling up the chat room. Let's start this up. How we doing today, guys? It's Wednesday, guys. A little bit of a slower day. Gonna be doing a little bit of a change up here, guys. All right. There you go. Adelie's in here. Cool. Missouri Pepper. Missouri. I actually head to Kansas City all the time. I have my sister lives out in Kansas City. What's going on, WL?
Alright, I'm getting mine ready. Hold on one second. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, well, this works. Let's see. Well, I'm using my mobile hotspot for this one. Let me get you a link ready, actually.
Sorry for the late start, guys. All right. Let's take a look at the gappers.
What's up, guys? Good morning. All right, guys. So listen, I'm gonna start my stream up. Just
let's see how they can hear you.
so I can get other.
Let's see how the volume is. Remember, you're coming through my speakers, so can you guys hear John good? You can go ahead and talk. See how they hear you.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, they got you good, brother. You're coming through my speakers today, but hey, whatever works.
What's up, Adelie? Good morning. Yeah, he's sorry. I'm just about to post Mitch's link just so everybody can see to go to Mitch's channel. I don't even know if my channel's cooperating right now.
All right, guys, taking a look at the gappers list here.
All right, hold on one second, Mitch.
All right.
What's up, guys? Okay, so I'm going over to Mitch's channel. I'm just here to let you know that I'm doing Mitch's channel right now. Here's the link to Mitch's stream. The link is right here. If you go to that, you'll join Mitch's stream. My internet is not good enough here in Michigan where I'm on vacation at, and so I hope you'll join Mitch's stream. I'm about to head over there now. I'm just letting everybody know to go ahead and join Mitch's stream. The link to Mitch's stream is in the chat box of my stream, and so I'm going to be closing this down. My internet's just not good enough here. I just tried it again. And so, yeah, go ahead and check out Mitch's stream. I'll be over there talking as well. The link is here in the description. What's up, Sky Dreams? Head on over to Mitch's channel. There's the link to Mitch's channel right there. I'm going to go ahead and close this one down. My internet is just not good enough here. And so I'll see you guys over at Mitch's stream. I'll be talking over it. The link is in the description. Actually, I mean, it's not bad. My output's not bad for using my mobile hotspot, but it's not going to work. So I just went ahead and closed it down. There's the link. And yeah, we got some more people in here. All right, cool.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, I just had to. It's just not working over here, so. All right, so let's try to fix this echo, Mitch. Let's see.
Yeah, let's go.
So we got an echo. Hey, get down. Don't stand up on that. All right, so echo needs to be fixed.
All right.
Hey guys, what does it sound like? Does it sound good?
Yeah.
Is there still an echo?
Hey, how's it sound, guys?
Is there still an echo? I muted. What I did was I muted.
Mic check, guys. Hey, how we sounding over there? John, come through.
What's up, guys? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. All right. Good. Good. All right, we're good. All right. So. Just
Turn your
drinking my
volume
coffee. Yeah, it's a little slow morning today. Honestly, the market's kind of a little crappy today. Yeah. Kind of a crappy morning. So.
Yeah, nothing too big, too interesting.
I mean, I'm watching AWX. I got a little bit of a watch list. I'll go ahead and post like what I have thus
Yeah, go
far.
for it. I'm kind of more late, so.
All right, so this is what I'm watching. I mean, a lot of it's higher cap stocks, and that's definitely what I'm going to be watching today. It's just the bigger float and the bigger cap stocks. So yeah, this is what I'm watching thus far. This is what I have, guys. NAKD has a public offering. Yeah, NAKD looks good for a short. I do like that one down to the $4 area. I'll probably watch NAKD, watching AWX. Pandora gapping up some. Keep an eye on that one. I mean, I got a few. I'm watching Soda, SODA. I'm watching Soda as well. Huge gap. More expensive stock, but I had a successful trade on CATE yesterday, and so, you know, not too bad. There we go. Now we got some people in here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's the John and Mitch in the morning show.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? All right, guys. Announcing a few little changes for me. Seeing it's Wednesday and everything has been going pretty well with our strategy. I'm looking forward to trying to have a big account in October. So part of that is I'm looking to actually scale up this strategy on the VWAP fade. So with that being said, I'm gonna be trying to trade this strategy for the next 2 to 3 weeks with sizing according with 400 shares being the minimum position that I'm gonna be taking, and maximum position probably going up to about 800 shares. So with that being said, of course, the gains and losses are going to be bigger, but the trading should stay the same. You know, one of the key things is we're going to be still taking the profits at the same area and just trying to scale it up and see if it's viable to go ahead and get to actually get up there in size and go up there 400, maybe 500 shares, open an account. I'm looking to open an account in October, probably about $2,000, $3,000. Looking at CMEG broker and maybe going back to Shirt Trader, but you know, those are all the necessary evils we got to do with small accounts. I've opened plenty of accounts with 1,000 and just felt like it's been pretty tight, so I'm trying to open up with a bigger account. Not take as much sizing as I used to do with those $1,000. I used to go up to 1,000 shares, but still relatively good sizing there at 400 to 800 shares. Let's keep working on it. One of the good things is I do have a really great track record, if you can say that, with paper. You know, I'm usually really profitable on paper. So with that being said, I should be able to alert you guys early, get you guys ready, and we're going to go ahead and size up this strategy.
Sounds
Hey,
good, brother. Sounds good, man.
Fizzle, I haven't seen you in a while, Alice.
Oh, what's up, Fizzle? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Look, Arian's World says that CMEG never has shares available.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed. I'm thinking about maybe having multiple brokers. Maybe even thinking about doing maybe Webull on the short side when I do need shorts available, and trying something like that. But yeah, that's the real challenge with shorts. That's why I'm thinking maybe shirt trader. The What's wrong with Tradenet is I really don't think it's viable to become on the profitable side for the long run, since you'll be sharing your profits. I think Tradenet's more of a learner's account. That's why they call it an intro account for a reason. I think it's more of a learner's account. Really try to gain your profitability, then put your account onto something like Shirt Trader or CMEG Group and really take some swings.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know how I used to do that. I used to do like I would trade on Tradenet, on Robinhood, and on U Stock Trade all in the same day. And so I would just kind of rotate around to whoever had shares. If I was going long or short, how much equity I had. And so I just kind of play around with it that way. And it worked. I mean, it worked for sure. I used Tradenet for shorts, U Stock for longs, Robinhood for swings.
All right, guys. All right.
What's up, Callum? How you doing, brother? Yeah, Callum, I actually checked out your channel the other day. I know I said this yesterday, but everybody go check out Callum Parker's channel. He's got a pretty cool channel. I checked it out the other day. Go subscribe to Callum over there. As long as he doesn't become my mortal enemy and start streaming at the same time Mitch and I do, I'll give you a shout out, Callum. Everybody go check out Callum Parker's channel.
Yeah, yeah, check it out. Check it out. I gotta be the one checking it out too. All right, I'm taking a look. I'll take a look after. All right.
Yeah, no
all
worries,
right.
brother. No worries, man.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at some stocks, guys. So crazy AWX, guys. It's crazy. News is coming out all over about this CEO, guys, from SureTrader.
Gentile, what's he doing?
Yeah, I mean, well, just everyone's calling him out, just all over through different media, even Bloomberg coming out with a good paper, pretty much writing up on the stock manipulation and how he used to be an FBI informant. And so pretty much you guys can expect sooner or later he's going to get caught doing this, and the SEC will get on him. It's just more of a matter of
didn't he get erected? Oh, my bad, Mitch.
No, he has gotten in trouble in the past
For stock fraud, right?
Yeah, exactly, for stock fraud. Might be the reason why he's in the Bahamas, guys.
Right, he's chilling over there.
But yeah, really interesting, guys. It was the same case with GBR and MTSL, same person making the money, and that's why I sometimes you really got to know your conflict of interest with your broker. SureTrader is a really great broker for us and that have small accounts, but it could also work against you, as you see the CEO is trying to manipulate low price stocks that most of his customers are using.
All right, what's up, guys? Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
But I'm looking forward to sizing up, guys, and taking a little bit more, and just really seeing if the VWAP strategy we can make more by increasing size yet staying to small risk size. If we're able to keep the risk small, increase sizing, we should only see profits gain, and that's really going to be the judge. We really just want to be able to really take some swings when the market starts heating up.
Yeah, I think Heath is right. What he did is not illegal. It only becomes bad if he tells someone, then they can get him for insider trading. Yeah, I don't think it's illegal either. I think obviously it's frowned upon to a certain extent. It's not illegal. Like, if it was illegal, a lot of these... Here, my bad.
No, I mean, you're right.
I was just going to say,
it's not illegal what he's doing, but when he starts because he does the form 3, guys. As long as he's filling out that form that he's taking 10% ownership of the stock, he's pretty much letting you guys know that he's the one behind it, guys. So that's why it's not illegal. But as we all know, that actual form is submitted after the trading day ends. So while we're trading intraday, that's when we're actually being more manipulated, and that's what the SEC kind of reviews, more of the intraday moves, versus as okay, yeah, he's letting us know on the form. But like always, with that being said, it's just gonna be on the SEC. None of us work for them, so until you see that investigation and a T12 halt. I think the real key also is most of these stocks, for stock to be manipulated would be for its company to have no explanation on why a stock goes from $2 to $20.
Yeah, they're pumping it up.
Exactly.
I mean, regardless,
most of the time, at least the company should not be aware of any of that, because they could go ahead and make decisions based upon that and take some investors' money when it's up there at $20, get an evaluation way higher than they're supposed to get, and then try to get investors to go ahead and invest in their shares.
Right. And I mean, there's plausible deniability, but the most important thing is that they don't have any proof. And I mean, it's easy. I mean, that's why a lot of these people get away with like pumping up, like a lot of chat room pumps happen, like some of these gurus that have thousands of followers, they can kind of get away with it just because, technically it's not necessarily illegal, it's just pretty frowned upon. And unless they had some type of encouraging people to buy it, which they usually tiptoe around, then they're usually okay. But
all right, guys, gonna try to map out AWX a little bit more, get ready for the open. Do you see any news that you really want to go over? Any stock specific?
Maybe Soda, Pandora.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger stock. That's why I normally don't really pay attention to it, but I'll go over it. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, I mean, some of the more expensive stocks are the only ones in play, like Soda, like Pandora, and AWX are kind of the three I'm watching.
Is that a earnings play, Soda?
It looks like it.
Let's find out. Yep, earnings and let's see what we got here. All right, guys. So we see here it says SodaStream shares leap after earnings beat and guidance raised. One of the key things I always look in earnings is not always the revenues and the beat. If it beat estimates, I always try to pay attention to guidance. At least from my schooling at UCF, I have a finance degree, and that's one of the key things that investors really look for. The guidance is just pretty much them setting their own expectations for the future and the quarters to come. So we see SodaStream expects full year revenue to increase 23% from 2017, up from the previous 15% growth. So we're seeing an 8% increase on their full year revenue for their guidance for that. So that's a pretty good amount there. As you can tell, it's nothing that is like bam, just straight out there. But let's take a look at the technical, see where the stock is, and see where the key levels are. See if we have a trade here. All right, First thing we're gonna go to, we're gonna go from the back, so we'll work from the daily. From the daily, we can see it's basing here around 8602.
Ooh, look at GDS. I just noticed GDS as well. GDS is gonna be what I'm watching. Is spiking up now. As of this point, it's the more expensive stocks that I'm watching. They're the biggest movers today. And so yeah, my bad, Mitch. Did I cut you off?
You're good.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
no, yeah, I was
drawing
just gonna say, my 4 biggest watches are Pandora, which is gapping up from 674 to 789. Soda, which is gapping up from 87.30 to 103.55. GDS, which is starting to kind of spike up now, gapping up from 21.83 to 27.55. And then AWX, which is gapping up from 367 to 418. Those are the biggest percentage gappers I really see right now. And I'll probably be watching those 4 at the open. But yeah, GDS looks good. Fizzle says all the news for penny stocks are BS. Don't believe the hype. Oh, 100%. All of them are terrible companies. Almost all of them, at least. Not all of them. A large majority of them are terrible, crooked companies that are just trying to profit. Because, I mean, let's be honest here. Like, if you have a stock, if you have a company, the only reason, if you have a company that's not worth that much, the only reason you're going to make it go public is to profit. You know what I mean? Aside from that, like they're usually crappy companies.
95.25 right there. All right, getting the key levels for me. Now I'll go into it, and I can see that it's gapped past the nice key technical levels. So now we got a new breakout. Now we're gonna be looking for this new support to be holding here at 102. See, with bigger stocks, I like really using more of a 15-minute chart and a 5-minute chart. I have seen with bigger stocks that the 1-minute chart has a lot more fake outs. Bigger traders that trade bigger stocks usually use more like a 2-minute, 3-minute chart to get away from the 1-minute. But this stock will be interesting past 105. 105.31. I would like to see it make an attempt to the highs, kind of hold there, come back into a range for a little while, and then eventually breaking through that pre-market high of 109, and that's when I'll look to break and get in there. Looking at this stock more of a long until it breaks down that support there at 101.84.
Look at RXII, guys. It just started to run. I think it's on good news. RXII. It just kind of pulled back some, but it was moving. HMNY as well, but HMNY is a terrible company.
There you go. Let's see if we got news. All right, we got news here.
Yeah, it just started to spike. It kind of pulled back down. I don't like it that much. The volume needs to be there, but it doesn't look okay.
All right, looks like we got positive phase 1, phase 2 clinical trial. So we got a phase 2 news catalyst on this. Let's look at the daily. This stock has a tendency of running and coming right back down. A perfect example was here, April 4th. It went up.
Ask your mom, buddy.
Opened at 264, had a high of 516, and closed at 331, guys. So up, straight down, guys.
You talking about RXII?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. On you're talking about on like the 3rd or the 4th?
Yeah, it's the 4th.
Yeah, the 3rd. April.
Yep, right there, that daily right there, that attempt. So that's the last attempt that it actually made a good run here. So what we're going to be looking for is 287. Until then, I'm more on the bear side of this. If it gets above that, that's when it can start getting some more ramp up and maybe make an attempt up there back to those 5 attempts that it's been doing.
Yeah, it's spiking up now. I mean, it broke the high of the day. I didn't expect that to happen. It pulled back some. The volume got up there, which is really what I want to see. Now it's all whether it can hold over two. Market's opening up right now.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be paying attention more to AWX, guys, at the open. Let you know what I see on the VWAP scanner. I'm gonna try to put the high day momentum scanner for you guys.
What's up, NYC? Good morning. Good morning.
RXII going off, guys.
All right, RXII pushing up 225, 220. GDS pulling back some here. GDS pulling back some to the VWAP. All right, so we got a few things pulling up here. All right, so watching GDS here, see if it can hold over the VWAP. Soda pushing up some, spiking up some here. RXII consolidating around 217. AWX breaking underneath the VWAP. Gonna look for a VWAP fade on AWX here.
Yeah, also watching I for his similar pattern. RXII there, guys, pushing hard there. Meat coming up on the high day momentum scanner, guys. MEET.
Oh yeah, look at meat. All right, watching AWX pretty closely here. It just bounced back to the VWAP. I think I'd like to see a little bit more continuation down first, though, before I jump in AWX. Soda just dipped all the way down to 102. GDS, keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, watching RXII meet right now, and I as it's surging up.
Yeah. All right, watching AWX close. AWX tanked. It had a little VWAP test. I guess I missed it, but I'm gonna wait for an obvious bearish trend. Volume's okay on AWX. GDS maybe having a washout long here, a little spike.
All right.
All right, so watching AWX here, it's down to 380. Gonna wait for a bounce back to the VWAP here on AWX. RXII looks to be bull flagging some. AWX volume's kind of coming down. I'm gonna look for a little spike here, up to the $4 area. I'll jump in at $4.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right too.
I'll wait for a little spike. Easy risk area of $4.10 if I can get in around that $4 level. And RXII coming back down here, just under 2. The problem with AWX is the spread at this point. I mean, it's not too bad, 3 cents.
That
Is
HBI.
it frozen? Is my
HBI.
screen frozen? Yeah, my screen is frozen, man. It's lagging. Bad. Alright, here's RXI AWX here. If I can get in on AWX, this is what I kind of want. Spiking up to 390s. I'm gonna jump in here with 150 shares. Gonna look for a pushback down.
Did you get filled there?
Yeah, I got filled with 150 shares. There's the spike up. It's at 4. Wow.
There is a spike right there.
Yeah, man. I gotta be careful with it. I just don't want to get caught in the squeeze up.
Alright, I shorted a little bit there at 420.
Yeah, that's a $50 gain, man. That's a huge gain. See, this is what I hate, man. This is the problem I have. I just got a $50 loss. This is the problem I have, is that every time it's like I use small sizing, right? I use small sizing. I show consistency. The one time I jump up in big sizing, just massive loss. Like there's AWX squeezing, and I should have known. I got out with a smaller loss than I could have, but man, that sucks.
Yeah, I got out for a small loss there. I actually got in there at 420 with 200 shares there. Got out there at 428.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
It was a small. I went with half the sizing. I was just looking for it to maybe just do a high wick. But what happened there was, remember, this stock does a morning panic and shoots up, guys. Been doing that, and this looks like it's not the stock to be doing the VWAP fade.
Yeah,
at least
100%.
Historically, it's not been. We just tried to mainly more jump in there. Feel like we just kind of should have listened to the daily pattern.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I tried to jump in GDS here for the fade, but it didn't. Buddy, go talk to your mom. The son's aggravating me. But yeah, I mean, I got out for, I mean, it's a smaller loss than it could have been, but man, it hurt.
Yeah, I think it was, remember, it's a stock that doesn't really match the daily that we want to be. You know, it does that morning panic and runs, morning panic runs, morning panic runs.
Right.
I think it was more, you know, more of like we're looking at that daily FOMO there.
Yeah.
You know, let's focus on more of the different plays. RXII, meat.
Okay, look, I just got out of GDS for a $30 gain. Ooh, man. Roller coaster right now, brother. GDS, I jumped in. You can see the VWAP fade here on GDS. It bounced up to 26. I got in at 26. I got in a much worse entry than that. I got in at 25.83. And then I wrote it down to about 25.20. So yeah, I took a majority of that loss down. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'm gonna trade anymore. I got it down to a $20 loss. I'm probably finishing now. Sorry, Mitch, didn't mean to interrupt you. Just wanted to go through that.
You're good, bro. Remember, don't stress it, bro. Remember, it's not about the money. You're not about the money right now. That's the one thing you gotta just tell yourself right now. The loss is not killing you. The win isn't making you, bro.
Yeah, it'll even out in the long run as long as it just, I mean, a $50 gain is just the biggest gain I've taken in a long time, and so that really hurt. But yeah, I jumped back in second trade, $30 profit, and so you know, $20 loss on the day is reasonable, especially with the share sizing I'm using. I tried to use 200 shares with AWX, and it just faked me out completely. So it happens, but you know, as of this point, I'm.
All right, guys, I'm watching RXII here, guys.
You're looking for a short on RXI or a long?
For right now, it's holding the 9 pretty well, so I'm still relatively on the long side. The only thing that could get me short is more of a slam down on the level 2s. It's looking more long here, guys.
Right.
I wanted it to hold the 2s there a little bit more there, though. Just a little bit further.
Look at GDS, man. GDS had a beautiful fade. I mean, that's the one I jumped in. One thing I'm noticing, and this is kind of something I learned a long time ago, is that you'll have stocks that are reliable and that you know your setups work on those stocks. And then you have stocks that have never worked previously and that they're just kind of sketchy. AWX is one of those. It's just shady. You know, it doesn't really follow that many particular patterns. Like, for instance, if you look at this thing this morning, AWX dropped down, looked like a good bear flag, broke the high of the day, so did a washout long. Now it's all the way back down to the low of the day. And so it's in a sideways kind of sketchy trend. And so that's one of those things that kind of shows me, like, look, like this stock isn't reliable right now. It's just not, it's ultimately risky to trade it, at least for me. Sorry, Mitch, didn't mean to cut you off. Just wanted to say that, just because you can identify the stocks that are reliable and the ones that aren't reliable. You know what I mean? Yeah, looking at Pandora as well.
Watching I here also, guys. So, you know, up, 2, 3, hold, another attempt, and then fail would be the pattern.
Yeah, we almost got 100 people up in Mitch's stream.
RXRI, I'm looking for a hold here in $2 range. A hold in $2 range. I might go long off of this 197 or 195.
All right, I'm back. But yeah, guys, that happens to me every time, and that's part of the reason why trading can be kind of so soul-crushing to you, is because it's like you think you're finally getting there. It's like, say you have a good weekend, right, and you had a good profitable week like the last few weeks I've had, and then once you start to use bigger sizing, you just start taking these huge losses, and then it kind of forces you to go back down to using smaller sizing. So I got to just tell myself that variance is going to happen, but if my pattern has an edge, I'm good, you know? You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm just paying attention to RXI there. No, I completely agree with that. You know, that's what it's about. It's probability, man. That's why we got to try to stay consistent with our share sizing.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like poker. Poker, variance is going to happen, right? But if you're a winning
huge
poker
wash
player,
there on RXII.
Yeah, watching it here. This is a big level for it under this.
I want to see it reject this.
Level.
There you go. Some big buyers down there on the bid.
Are you in a particular trade on this?
No, I haven't taken it either way, guys, but I am interested in it. So I'm really paying attention closely. If it can hold this support there, get back above, I'd like to maybe take off a 2 without risk off this support down here at 190. But it needs to hold here with some good volume coming in down at the bottom. And that's what I'm kind of seeing.
All right, so I'm looking at the trade I'm watching right now is under, I'm looking at GDS under 2410 or 2420, between 2410 and 2420. If it can break underneath that, it has a little bit of a gap to fill down to 23. And so that's kind of what I'm watching for GDS to see if it can break underneath the 24, and then, you know, it has a small gap to fill in between under 24 down to 23. About a dollar gap to fill. Going to look to maybe take advantage of that. Here's a spike back up to the VWAP on GDS.
GDS. Did you see how AWX went right back?
No, I didn't. I honestly I stopped watching AWX. It's just
Hey,
too
that's what
shady,
you gotta
man.
do sometimes, man. It goes straight back. It was just more of that morning fake out.
Yeah, it's just too shady. Like it's one of those, you know,
All right,
it's one
it's
of those
holding
stocks
those
that.
two there, guys. Holding those two.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I can see. I'm more. I think I'm more bullish on RXII as well, just because. I mean, it doesn't have that much of a gap to fill, and so I don't like it as much for that reason on the short side. Plus, it would have to break under 180. But I mean, if it pulls over the VWAP and starts holding support, I could see it possibly pushing up some. It just depends. It had good news out on it, so and I mean, it didn't gap up too much.
All right, guys, I've been there. I'm long at 203 there, guys. Long at 203.
Soda starting to spike up
Gonna
here.
risk off
SODA.
of 190. 190.
Yeah, Tiny. That's it. I mean, that's what it is, man. Trading can be soul crushing, man. It's just, you know, you invest so much time
All
into it,
right,
and it's
guys,
just
we'll look
hard.
to take my first profit at 216, guys. 216.
Hey, bud, what you doing, man? No, you can't sit on
Putting
my
the
lap
sell
right now,
order
bud. I'm
out
doing
there.
something. What, bud? I can't hear you. You're talking about. No, you can't. I mean, you can be on the stream. You just gotta say hello, but you can't sit on my lap right now because I
There's
gotta do something.
215.
Okay?
Sold. They sold half of it, guys. There you go, guys. Sold half of it
Good
at the
trade.
resistance. And now I'm going to be looking to sell another bit at the high of day. If I see huge momentum, I can size into it and look for the breakout.
Nice, Fizzle. Congrats. Good trade, Mitch. Really good trade, brother. But yeah, nice job, Fizzle.
So you see, I'm setting for the high of day. I set my order form right here. I'm getting it ready. I already got my 216 out, so I've gotten half of it out. I can look for a re-add by my entry, which is 203. I'm willing to go up to 205 or 207. Then the risk would turn into $2.
GDS is kind of at a make or break it moment here. GDS, it had a nice little VWAP fade. That's the one I tried to take advantage of, but it looks good. GDS, I'm still looking for a continuation bear trend, but we'll see.
There we go, guys. Now sitting up 13 cents in profit, guys.
Nice work, brother.
That's why I sold there at 16, guys. You see how it's such an important level there, 216s? That's the first resistance there, guys. Sell at that first resistance. Look for the second boost. All right, guys. Don't want to let this go back under $2 here. $2 is going to be more the hold.
Hi, I'm just sitting by you.
I know, buddy, but you gotta go see your mom right now, okay? You can sit there. You can sit there if you want. That's okay.
All right, guys.
look
Looking
at
to add there in the 205s, $2 range.
Look at AWX, man. Just a massive tank. So our trend was correct, or at least our, you know, our direction was right. It just faked us out on AWX.
It's squeezing me.
Okay, I'm sorry, bud.
Right there. You guys, I'm back to full size. Gonna risk off of $2 here. Back to full size. My buy order didn't get filled there.
Right. Hey, buddy, what am I doing right now?
You're screaming.
Say it louder. We can't hear you.
You're screaming.
I'm steaming.
Screaming.
Streaming? Oh, you got it right, bud. That's right. Hey, he knows the word now.
Hey, he's killing it.
Not steam. What is it? It's streaming. Yeah. All right. That's right.
All right, guys, looking to add here. I didn't get my ad there, guys. Some reason I didn't get my ad there at 205. So I'm still only having 200 shares there, guys. It was definitely the spot to add there, guys. I saw the hold there, and I took that attempt there. I wanted to add my size in there at 205. Looking for those 230 push here.
Looking good, brother. Looking good, man. What'd you say, Jack?
I said screaming.
There it is, guys. Here it comes. There's a push right here to 219. Let's see if we can get up there.
There it goes. Looking good, brother. Looking good, man. Look, there goes GDS. That's what I said. I like GDS for bear trend. Looking good for you, brother. Let's see if you can break that. The next level is, for you, is that 225 level. Hold on, buddy. No, I'm doing something right now, bud. All right, you gotta let me do this, okay? It's important. Here, here, watch out. Get down, bud. All right, you can sit next to me. Just, you gotta stay quiet, okay?
All right, guys. Wanted to start holding here that 216, guys. You see how it's holding that 216 level? Let it hold that 216 on the bid and swing up. You want to see size being taken off the ask. There it is, guys. That's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Size being taken off the ask, and you see the momentum just break out there, guys.
Looking good, brother.
All right, guys. I'm seeing a good amount of momentum, so I'm looking to sell just half at high of day and look for a high of day breakout. We want to hold the 90 MA now, guys.
Or the VWAP. The VWAP's right down there too, at 211.
Yeah.
Look at soda, guys. Soda spiking up here. Soda spiking up.
This is an add position here in this spot, guys. Off the 90 MA, you can go ahead and add.
Nice, Missouri. Congrats, brother. Yeah, we got over 100 people here in Mitch's channel. Nice, guys. What's up, guys?
All right, guys. You're seeing the pressure down there. So now you want to be a little bit more on the careful side. Just remember, you're more protective than trying to steal your profits off the top. Seeing a lot of green volume there. All right, guys. So now my stop is going to be 205. 205. Don't want it to come back to 205. Want it to hold that last low. So I'm going to take profits on the last little bit of shares. Giving this a chance to get back up there to the highs here. That's why I'm not getting out here. It could be add central right here at 90 MA right there. At 216 level has been really an important level to get through.
Watching GDS here. Apple might be a VWAP projection. AAPL. Yeah, it looks like a VWAP projection. We'll see though. It's all about risk to reward at this point. Risk on Apple is 198.75. Reward would be.
All right, guys, got to be careful here real quick. Remember, 205 is my out. I'll do it for you guys right here.
Good trade, brother. Good trade, man. Yeah, NYC, it's not his birthday. He every day he says tomorrow is my birthday, and so he's trying to.
This is my kind of guy, man. Every day's his birthday, bro.
He's trying to talk us into it, like, hey, Daddy, tomorrow's my birthday, right? It's like, no, bud, your birthday's not for 8 months, man. You know. When's your birthday, Jack?
Guys, this is why we sell half at that first resistance, guys, so that I can be calm through this area, guys. I already got a $12 gain there. I'm just relaxing, just waiting through this with 200 shares there, guys. Looking to add if it gets through that 221 with good sizing. Could see it rip through there, sell some at the high of day, and then get out.
Daddy.
Below
Yeah,
this,
buddy.
need to be really quickly on the out, guys, because it's the swing here or done. So 205 is my out there, guys.
I know, buddy. Yeah, your birthday is after Christmas. That's true.
I say my birthday's after Christmas, and when every Christmas, and after it, I say it's my birthday every day.
It's not your birthday every day. It's after Christmas, bud. Here, go see your mom, okay? Let me do this, all right, bud?
Mom, I want to do it.
You've been a big help, okay? But you gotta go see your mom now.
I don't want to sit next to you.
All right, but you gotta
All
stay
right,
quiet.
volume coming back in there, guys. That's what I wanted to see there, guys.
You still holding a share?
Yeah, I'm
Shares?
still holding shares.
So it's holding over the VWAP on RXII.
That's what I like to see. It's still looking good. Now I
Look
don't want to
at-
see it below this level now, 210.
Look
Oh.
at GDS. GDS.
Give me 1 second. Gonna see the explosion here or not here. Very important candle right here. Remember, I want to see it holding higher lows, higher lows. That's why that 210 level has become important to me. All right, guys, I'm out there. Take the profit, guys. Taking it off the table there. That 210, you could get a triple bottom there and it could curl back. But as you see, that level has just become important there. That 207 there. It's holding the 90 MA now. It might have done a little just slide down fake out through there, but I wasn't going to give it a chance to get this to become a loser there.
Nice work, brother. Good trade. GDS kind of bounced back to the VWAP. It's starting to fade back down here.
Not bad, guys. Up $32 there, guys.
There's the fade. Looking good on GDS.
I'm going to keep a close eye on RXII, guys. Since I've already made profit in this stock, I got green to my name. I can go ahead and focus. Really just keep watching the level 2s. Try to figure out where the big buyers and sellers are so that I can take advantage of this next move. If it cracks down hard here through 205, really quickly flip to the bear side. I'll be more on the bear side there if it cracks down through that 205 now.
Facebook ended up bouncing back. The VWAP projection failed.
All right, guys, that's a good sign there right there. Let's see if it gets over that 221, guys. It kept rejecting that 221. See this level right here, guys? Very important there, guys. Start drawing your pattern, guys. All right, guys, so we get that 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down, 3 up, 3 down. This is the support held now. You see nothing but wicks there. That's a held support there. Breaking down underneath that 210 and holding down here, it breaks the flag pattern. If it breaks out above here in this 226 area, 221 area above that, that's the breakout range. And the next levels are 229, then up there to 230, 240, and let's look at the daily for a potential profit take. All right, guys, you see that 221 reject there? Pay attention to those levels, guys.
I'm watching GDS for a breakdown here. Maybe a bounce. I wouldn't even mind if it bounced here.
Hey, good job, NYC. Good job.
There's the breakdown, beautiful on GDS. It bounced back quickly here.
All right, guys, you see it rejecting that 21 again, guys. If it rejects and slams down, guys, it's going to be the opposite way there, guys. Look up there through the 21, now sitting at 22. That's when you take it when it pops down to 20s, and then that's when you can take your risk, guys. You saw how it went through the number, slightly pulled back there. You take it right there, and you have your risk set.
Spiking up there. Looking good, brother.
Guys, called it out there, guys. One up, one down, two up, two down, three up, breaking through there, coming back down, holding here a support, then having that breakout to the resistance, selling some at that resistance, then sell the rest on the breakout. It was really quickly there, guys. I didn't really see many prints there in the 35s and 36 there, guys. Still holding there, guys. Remember the 210 support there.
Chill, buddy. You gotta move, bud.
We're going to that side and let's go to this
side.
Be careful now, NYC. Definitely in a danger zone here.
Nobody here. I gotta do something right now, bud. Okay, go see your mom. Go see your mom.
1, 2.
All right, guys. Seeing the breakdown there, guys.
Man, yeah, RXII ended up tanking back down.
All right, taking a starter here, guys. There, only 100 shares there at 212 short. I'm short there. At 213, I got. Give me a little bit of room, just in case it squeezes right back up there above 221s. So now I want to see it confirmed down below 205.
There's the tank on GDS again. Second push here. Second try for the wash. Keeps getting rejected. 50 cents. Keeps holding a support. Break back under it.
Remember that 221 level. That's my level to get out on the other side. So now I'm short. But only at 100 shares there, a starter.
There we go. There's the 20 break. It's really trying here. Under 24, like I said, there's some room in this one under 24.
All right, got to be careful here, guys. Remember that 216 level? That is very important. It's starting to hold a little bit there.
There goes 24. Like I said, GDS might have a little bit of space here under 24. Hey, Carol, your mom needs her shoes. Okay. There's the wash under 24. See, this is what I was looking at. Nice little few
right,
little
there.
VWAP.
That looks more like a rejection to me there. Looking better. There you go. I'm looking for ads now.
And GDS washing out under 24.
Ah, I didn't get that ad there. Guys, I was looking for that ad right there.
So like I said, I'm looking for a gap from GDS under 24 down to 23. It's got a little bit of a gap to fill. You still short in RXII?
Yeah.
Looking good, brother. Looking good, man. Beautiful little bear flag on GDS.
All right, I'm waiting for a bounce here for an ad there, guys. I'm looking for an ad there at 210, 209. Might not even get a chance here. All right, guys, short a little bit more there. 202 is my average now. Got to be careful there.
I mean, if it breaks under the lows, I think it might be an all-day fade down to the 150 level, 165, 150 level. Hey, where is he? All right, so here goes GDS. Like I said, looking for that fade. A little bit of a gap to fill under 24 down to 23. Maybe a little late here, but I want to see this 24-20 area holders resistance. I'm also kind of looking at soda for a bounce off of the VWAP. You can see soda's pulling back down here. Kind of looking for a pullback down to that 104.75 level and then a bounce off of the VWAP area.
All right, kind of want this just to wash out below $2 here. Here comes the wash. Let's see if it gets through the level.
What? No, I'm doing this.
Sitting at 2 there.
But man, I'm ready to get home.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
Go back to my baby, my desktop, you know. Go back to my 2 beautiful monitors, you know. I probably sound so nerdy saying that, but man, it's different. It's great to move up to like a new monitor, like when you finally get 2 monitors, but it's terrible whenever you can't use it. It's just kind of like you're just not used to not having, you know, more of a view. All right, so there's GDS. Like I said this whole time, I'm looking for GDS to fill a gap down to at least 23.20 from 24. It does have a gap on the level 2 area in between that $24 level and all the way down to this $23 level. And so really it's about 23.75 down to 22, about down to 22.75. See if we can get that fill I was looking for. But giving it that time. There's 2360s. It's kind of already a little extended on the downside today, though. Down to 2360.
All right, want to see a wash here, guys. If not, I'm probably going to cover a little bit just to limit the risk here. 197's been holding really well.
Down to 2360s on GDS. The IOC making moves in NYC. Alright, down to 2350s on GDS. I don't know why.
Alright, guys, covered a little bit there. Just back down to 200 shares there at 202 just to limit the risk there. That way I'm comfortable with risking up there to that 216.
I don't know why I didn't take this trade on GDS, Mitch. I called it out perfectly, at least from 24 down to 2350. It's down to 2350 now. Saw it coming. Check the pre-market levels, which is something I need to start doing a little bit more. And there's a little bit of a gap to fill. It's a little extended on the downside, but it dropped since I called that out. I mean, it dropped from 2440 down to 2360. So pulling back some here. We'll see if it holds resistance at this previous low at about 2380. Doesn't look like it. It's just so extended on the downside already that the move might be done, but would have been a nice short already thus far in the trade. I could have at least taken a partial here. Yeah, I think so too, Jeremy. I think RXII is going to end up coming back down under 2 today. For sure. I mean, not for sure. Nothing's for sure, but it looks weak. I could see it being an all-day fader.
Yeah, guys. Played this one good on the up. Not trying to play it right on the down, guys. That's why I took some of the risk off there. My original entry was beautiful there. It was 213. I did add some good risk in that consolidation. I looked for that breakdown at 1009. Didn't get it. So that's why I went and I covered some of it here. At least so that if it does spike on me, I'm not going to give away my profits for the day. But if it breaks down here, I still have a good enough size to make a good winning for today.
All right, I'm going to mute the mic for a second, guys. I'm actually working on my, I'm going to upload the live trade video of today's trades. So give me a second. I'm going to mute the stream. Just make sure you can't hear me. Let me know if you can still hear me.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to have to turn off my speakers for a second, so let me know in the chat when you're ready to come back.
I mean, honestly, Mitch, I can just mute my Skype. So
yeah, just mute your own Skype. Yeah, just mute your Skype.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys, got to be careful here for the squeeze there, guys. All right, guys, not liking this as if it goes above 210 there, guys. Remember before this 207 was a good resistance, so let's see if it holds as resistance and comes back to the 2. That's what we want to see. For it moving right back to 2 and then the floor just dropping out. Appreciate it, NYC. You have to change where your order is. So where it says limit, change it to stop or stop limit, and then you can change it there, Brendan.
All right, I'm back, guys. So since I'm using this new laptop, when I tried to record my trades this morning on OBS, I used window capture instead of monitor capture, and so it shows my thinkorswim, but it doesn't actually show my trade, my TEFs account P&L or me in the trade at all, and so frustrating. But
yeah, insurance. I'm still in RXII, short 200 shares at 202. I did take a little bit of profit, very little. I'm up $40 on the day, realized, before commissions. There you go, Mr. Eric. Good job, brother. Alright, guys, it's getting dangerous here, guys. It could be getting bought up and bid out there at $2 there. So above that 207 there, guys, it's starting to, it's like I have like an inside ticking time bomb, guys. The move doesn't move for you. Start having that ticking time bomb. Start having a level that you're more along going to protect your capital, as you've been kind of stuck in this trade. If it's not going towards you or against you, you're kind of stuck. You become a pig.
I remember what I said about GDS, guys. It had that gap fill down.
Guys, remember that move back to $2 is what I wanted to see with the washout there, guys. I see that 197 crack down there, and I'll actually look to add to this position as I see it could come back down the daily gap.
Like I said, watching GDS was a good play today, Mitch. It had a few VWAP fades, and then now it's down to 23.35.
All right, guys, so don't want to see it above that last resistance, 207, guys. 208 gets me out immediately, guys. Just putting it out there because the squeeze could be potentially up to 216. So I have my order form actually set to 217 on the limit.
Hey, can you hear me, Mitch?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that if anybody's in this trade, that if they do get squeezed, they know the risk.
Oh no, you're good. You're good, brother. You're good, man.
Yeah, no stress. The Salty said we're talking over each other.
Sorry, it's kind of like, trading, man. Trading, you kind of like zone in on like something you're looking for, and like I'm just used to just talking when I see something. But Mitch and I understand. I mean,
and we don't get offended.
Like, right, man. Like, Mitch could yell at me, I would be fine,
Why'd you do that, John?
Right. Stop talking over me, Mitch. All right, but no, seriously, though, look at GDS. This is what I've been talking about the entire time.
All right,
GDS.
I'll pull it up. GDS?
Yeah, GDS. That's why I said this is one I've mentioned numerous times. I was talking about the gap fill in between 24 and 23. If you look at the pre-market action here, it had a gap to fill between it was between 24.15 and 23. And you can see it just filled that
guys.
gap.
RXII getting down there, guys. 194 now. Looking for an ad at 198.
I really think it has to break here on RXII. There goes GDS breaking underneath 23. So that gap fill strategy would have worked perfectly. I don't know why I didn't take it, but RXII's gotta. This is the make or break it level here. It has to get under 190. My level 2 on Thinkorswim's acting weird.
There you go, guys.
There you go.
Boom! That's how we do it, guys. Looking to take some profit there. All right, guys. Took a little bit off there at 190. Got filled actually at 189. Perfect filled there. All right, now let's let it come down. I'll look to add my 100 shares or 200 back at my price, which is at 202 or $2. That's the only place that I'm looking for an ad. But I'll let this continue going down to the 180s if it wants to just tank down there.
Yeah, I think this would be an audio fader.
Yeah, guys, this is what happens when you take the stress off of the emotions of trading, and usually I have a really good record if I'm in paper to really focus in and try to execute my strategies. And that's really where the consistency in live and paper really changes, guys, is that can you be consistent to your strategy in live, and can you hold to your risk management program? All right, guys, looking for a bounce up there to the prior support, which was 197. Willing to take 197 to $2 in that range. I could look for an add back, and then the risk would become 203.
Yeah, I like that risk area. Jesus Rebodello asked, what do you guys recommend to do if I'm up, but I'm not being filled to capture profits? So get out with a market order, brother. If you can't get out, if you're not getting filled and you can't get out of the trade, market it out. You know what I mean?
Big question on that. Are you putting an order out on the ask if you're long, or on the bid if you're short? That's right. It's a big important part. Part of trading is, let's say if you're going long, when I get out most of the time, I do sometimes, if I see green sliding through the time and sales, I'll throw it up on the ask. But a lot of times you might have to bid out, and it might give you a cent or two less, but you'll be able usually to get that instant out and get your profits.
Stop that, no. Here,
all
go
right,
see
guys,
mom, okay?
sitting in this trade up there, 12 cents there, guys. Not looking to add here on a breakdown. We'll just let it run. Let the trade work for me, guys.
Yeah, like what I do what Mitch was saying earlier, which is I get out. Like if I'm short, I get out on the bid. And if I'm long, I get out on the ask, just because it's a limit order, but it's still going to give me a better fill. But it's not kind of in no man's land. Like if you hit a market order, they can fill you wherever they want, and so it's inherently risky. And so even though it's probably it's not a great fill by getting out on the bid or the ask when you're short or long, it's kind of necessary. It's what I do. I just click the ask button and click buy or sell.
All right, guys. So now I want to see this 194. Become a resistance. Next target is going to be 180. LTRX there, guys. You saw that at 1017. I haven't been paying attention to the momentum scanner there, but I put it there for you guys so you guys could see it.
Get down, buddy. But yeah, I'm down 20 on the day. Not too bad considering I was down 50. I'm probably just going to hang it up for the day.
Yeah, man. I like this little message thing that Lightspeed has. It kind of tells everyone exactly what you're doing.
Where? Is it on your screen?
Yeah, I put it on there now. You'll see it in like a second or two. It takes like the lag. It's in the bottom right corner. Oh, there you go. I wouldn't take my screens away.
What is that? VNRX.
Yeah, VNRX there. All right, guys, pushing on those 185s there, guys. It's looking good, the trade, guys. Up there 16 cents now, guys.
Yeah, looking good, brother. Looking good. ECYT dropping down to the VWAP too. Hey, buddy, hold on, dude. MDR had a nice little washout long this morning. TCS is pulling back to the VWAP. TCS ran pretty big today, the container store. MVIS just broke over $1. MVIS. OCC. OCC maybe getting some.
Appreciate the comment. John, do you know why the market is slow?
Earnings season, brother. Earnings season, man. It's just earnings. A lot of time, I mean, the market's not really, I mean, the higher cap stocks aren't really that slow today. Like a lot of the big cap, like, you know, $20 to $100 stocks are running. It's just earnings season. You know, what you'll notice about the market is that whenever the penny stocks are running, a lot of the time the more expensive, like higher float stocks are slow. And when the more expensive stocks are moving, you know, a lot of times it's slow in penny stock land. And so I think it's just, it's earnings and it's the middle of the summer. And the more expensive, bigger float stocks are moving more than the penny stocks are today, you know. What do you think, Mitch?
There you go. Big sizing joining on the short, guys. I saw it there. 5,000. I'm going to pull the time and sales up to the level so you guys see it. There's that 5,000 seller that started showing up there. It shorted there at 185, then hammered down there when it reached that 184, 183 break-in. That's what I like to see on the level 2 there, guys. So that's why I'm holding on to this. Probably going to take right here at 181 or 180. There you go, guys. Going to put it out there.
Yeah, it's got some support there at 180. You can see that's kind of the low of that first 1 minute candle this morning.
Still not out there. I wanted to take 180s, but I'll just take it off there, guys. There you go, guys. Closed it down there.
Good trade, brother.
182. I'll take that 182 there, guys. All right, guys. You see the trades right here, the orders for today. And good trading today, man.
Good job, brother. A little slow, but
shorted. You guys see there, went long early at 203 here. Went long early at 203. Took some off there at 217. Rebought there at 205 there. Selling some there at 213. Then getting that's when I got short. That's where I sold out. That 205 right there. Then the second trade was a short here from 213. I got filled 300 shares there. Then I didn't get this order. It didn't go through there at the 208. Ended up taking a little profit there at 202. Adding back the size on the short. So I had an average of 203. Covering a little bit there at 201. Then when it came down to that 189, I took 100 shares there. And then that next support level. So you guys, we take some right here on the first breakdown. And then we take some on the next support level, which was right here back on this green candle, guys. That's what we want to do. We want to take the profits at the supports so that when the bounce happens, you've already taken your profit off and you'll be able to, be profitable. Today definitely showing really good for a Wednesday, guys. Pull up the light speed there so you guys can see the $73 here in the corner here.
Well, bud.
Just leaving.
Okay, well here, there's not enough room here, bud. You gotta get out the way, dude. What do you think about AWX here, Mitch? Kind of a VWAP rejection, maybe? It kind of looks decent. I don't think it's going to get back up to those highs, and it does have a lot of resistance at 4.
I'll take a look at it. AWX here. All right, back up there to those 4s. That doesn't look bad there. It definitely has some potential there to come right back down. But this is type of stock that has held in the history. I think this is the trade that you needed to get back when it was up at the top. Hasn't been trading cleanly pretty much any day, so that's why I don't want to get into AWX. I haven't traded well. I don't think I have. I think I have one small winner, and that was yesterday when we took a tiny bit from it. But other than that, I don't really have much from AWX, guys. So you kind of got to know that if it's not giving it to you and it's hurting you, kind of try to stick away from it. Try to find a better play.
I feel you. Yeah, if it ain't working, just stop messing with it,
Yeah, every time I feel like this stock does a pattern where it's going to continue down, like when it broke down there at 940, 948 here. This breakdown here should continue. It should bounce once, come down, bounce twice, come down somewhere in this area where the Bollinger Band is at 1011. Then maybe come up here to 1015 and then break down back below the support. And you see it starts holding back up here at the 380s. And if it's holding there at that 380s there, it just kind of looks more like to a reversal of a 1 minute bear pattern going long, and then so it kind of gets into that in-between world. And this stock has not been making clean moves. This is what I mean by not a clean chart, guys.
Yeah.
It's not clean.
Shady.
Usually, sometimes we can go back to this stock or a stock and we want to be like, man, do you see that VWAP fade right there?
There's a drop on it right now.
Yeah, that's the level 2s there. Let's see
The spread's just
what's the
gnarly.
sizing that went in through there. You see you see that 2,987 shares there. That's more of like a retail trader there. You see that special share sizing. That's just a 3,000 order, only filling a little bit of ways there. It went in through there at 183 or 380. Oh, wrong stock there. That'd be nice.
Is it halted?
I think it halted.
No,
it's
it
just
didn't.
it's just doing that spready. It's spreading out. That's what it's starting to do.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see the market makers start opening the spread up. There you go. You see 377 by 390s.
Yeah, there's 380.
Yeah, it tightened down a little bit more on the downside. So you could kind of maybe take some risk off of that 388, maybe off of 4. But I think this stock just, without a clean chart, you have to really kind of top tick a short or get the bottom on a long for you to really feel comfortable in this trade.
Yeah.
As
Too choppy volumes.
as I'm up 73, realize I'm just gonna go ahead and take that, guys. I just been we had that small stop out early on AWX, which was an 8-cent stop out with only 200 shares. And then from there on, we've been in the green on RXI on 2 straight trades. One of the key things I want to do is really work on that risk management and taking profits, in the market, really trying to hit those weekly goals. So our week did start a little bit weird because I'm starting this on a Wednesday, but I'll just go ahead and I'll just calculate down a little bit there for this week. But what we're looking for is more of $150 risk per week, $300 gains per week. So with $73, that's pretty good there, guys. And you guys saw yesterday, beautiful, beautiful trade there yesterday, guys. So we would be looking really, really good this week. The sizing up was a little bit more emotional for me, even though it was paper. I could definitely feel a little bit of more pressure as I start at least, because I take paper just as serious as I do live, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, this is what I want to do, and I don't sleep tons of times to do this, so I'm definitely not here to waste time.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's all about finding that consistency, brother, and we'll get there, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to go ahead and try. The minimum with Lightspeed, I believe, is 3,000, but they do have a PDT rule. So, but they do have, I think, one of the best commission rates for if you're able to actually have a $25,000 account. So, if you do have that, I would look into them for their commission rate. Yeah, Matt, you see that buying power? You see that account there? All right, guys. Looking like we're going to end the stream here, guys. I don't see anything else. Do you see anything, John, you're looking at right now?
Not really, man. Nothing. I mean, I've been watching GDS all day. It looked like a really good trade. May try to take advantage of those type of moves tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, not a bad day, man. I ended up coming back from a $52 loss, and now my gross loss on the day is $20, and so $20.50. And so I'll take that. You know, definitely glad to take a majority of that loss off. And yeah, man, it's just about finding that consistency, brother. We'll get there, man.
Definitely, dude.
But
the real key is, you know, we got to stick to that risk management, and that's really what's going to keep us there, man. You know,
sure.
I've seen it time and time, guys. The moment you start losing the plan and you start deviating from your strategies, or at least not taking the same kind of risk reward program, that's when your stats come off, and then you start kind of making decisions on, oh, I'm gonna jump in with this trade with 600 shares, but then I lose 10 cents, I'm down $60, and then the next one I don't want to risk $30 or $40, so I only take 100 shares, then win 20 or 30 cents, and end up break even on the day. You know, those kind of trades are really going to get to you and kill your account. You know, you got to try to stick to the same risk and reward program. That's why sometimes you have to change your share size according to your risk and reward program.
Yep.
But appreciate you guys coming to the stream, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a beginner's URL, so you guys definitely go over there. If you guys are new to this channel, definitely subscribe, hit the like button, and add John, the beginning traders. So we trade there usually every day from about 8:45 to about 10:30.
Yep. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day.
All right, there you guys got the link right there. Like always, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, leave any comments you have. If you ever want to reach out to me, you guys can reach out to me on my Gmail, outcometrading at Gmail. Go ahead and reach out to me if you need anything or you need just some advice. Like always, we're not looking to go ahead and profit off you guys. We're just looking to share our experience in gaining consistency in the market and working towards becoming a full-time profitable trader. Anything else for you, John?
No, man. I think that's it. Good luck, guys. We'll see you back tomorrow morning.
All right, guys. Like always, you guys, I'll come in, guys. I'll come out, guys.